Hey! You're right, everybody. I've got more clan rats to paint. And I've been putting it off, and I've been putting it off. Well, this is only the first squad, but yeah. We're getting almost to the next stage with them. We just need to keep going. I'm pretty sure I saw when I was taking them out, one of the shields isn't painted. I think it's a round shield. I think it's on someone's back. Yours is done. Unless I'm blind and I've just made it up. Sure, someone's shield wasn't painted. Is it you? No. What? Am I seeing things? Oh, I don't know. Unless it's one of the other... Because there should be 20 clan rats here, definitely 20. 20. 20. Yeah, 20. Paint some shoulder pad trims when live notification pinged. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I'm okay. Just short and stiff it. Right, that should be okay. But yeah, like I said on my Discord, I decided I was going to get another desk. Obviously, it'll replace this one. But I was starting to wonder if I should have used a tape measure. I think it'll be close. It's going to be right against that wall, which obviously this is like a bit of the ceiling slopes down coming into this way, so it gets obviously narrower and narrower and narrower. But it doesn't go below where the table would be, so it can get as far as it can that way, which is... I might try a tape measure, but the closest tape measure is downstairs with most of my miniatures. Anyway, regardless. So it'll be two of those big IKEA desks, and then these two desks that I have here, they might just spread around that way. More storage and stuff. But, yeah, anyway, I'm procrastinating continuing painting, aren't I, because of how much of a pain it will be. Although I don't know if that's supposed to be metal, probably. Anyway, we're doing the metal bits. I don't actually know if I'm going to need to restock my dark silver soon. I think so. Oh, there's always a chance that I've got another pot somewhere. No, I don't know why I'm shaking manually when I've got that. The power of vibrations! What's up, Cat? Hey? Boots. No, we're not chewing on cables. That way. Come on. Come here. Come on then. Come on. There she comes. You're like, what are you doing? Although actually I might have left the other cat outside. Well, I say might have, I think definitely yes. Shall I go get your sister? I mean, she might not even want to come in. But no, I don't want you interacting with that paint, do we? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want attention? Just charging you to use their room. Many pets. Right, yeah. I mean, it's hard for you to do your roly-poly stuff in my arms, isn't it? Feminine food. Now, food's expected. You've got to have extras, haven't you? I mean, you can be affectionate when you want to be, can't you? But don't go towards the paint pad wet palette. Yeah. Tail taking out Skaven. I mean, I might as well go into big mode, don't I? Ah, look at my nose. Yeah. You're leaving now. No, not quite. Stop. What are you doing? Just says, no painting. You have to use your hands to pet me. What we doing with you? There you go. Kill it, demon. Kill it! I've got a cat. Alright. I might go see if I can bring her sister in. She might want feeding, actually, to be fair, this one. Well, yeah. Even though you're food in your bowl, but you probably want some meat, not biscuits. Alright, so, yeah, sorry I just started and then immediately running away, but it won't be too long, hopefully. Yeah, maybe I'll bring another cat. But this one is currently... No! Leave the paint alone! Oh my god. Already ruining things, aren't you? Hey? No, I don't want to restart Windows updates. Let's write what you've knocked over. Right. Like I say, I will be right back. Well, all I managed to accomplish was now both cats are out. Oh dear. Well, I've set a timer, so I'll check on them in an hour. I mean, it's not raining, it's pretty warm. They'll be fine. Alright, get a crappy old brush because I'm going to work in some metallics. Hopefully it's not too old and crappy or else I'm going to do very well. Do I want to zoom in? Probably. But now I'm going to have to keep it incredibly accurate. You're not focused, are you? Now you're. Here comes the Skaventide. I don't know if I should knit in. It's kind of got folds there. That's not armor. Okay. I'm gonna say maybe it needs some armor on the back, but not really. Yeah, Damon Darker showed me the shop that you bought your sword in, but unfortunately it was closed. I would have wanted to have visited. I think I need a thinner brush. Yeah, I found it strange. It says, oh, it's not open on Sundays and bank holidays. It's like, well, surely you're going to get more trade on a Sunday than you would on, like, a Tuesday. Or even a Monday. I don't know. Spotify's not jittering or causing any problems for you, is it? Just thinking it's my headset, not the actual stream, I would hope. Always reminds me of RuneScape, this track. Or that track, as it's just finished. Yeah, Darker and Max and I are sort of thinking about getting back into old school RuneScape. Well, Max already is. I recovered my account yesterday. Although I think it's the second character, because my first character was on an email that I made, my first email, and I no longer have access to. So I think that character's long gone. But anyway. Used to pay for membership subscription via SMS. I'd ask for credit and then I'd use it on a RuneScape subscription. With some left over, of course, but yeah. Can't remember how much it was. Was it like £3? I don't remember. But yeah, Darker is saying he's just been having a bit of trouble. Thinks he might have linked his account via Facebook or something. Whereas I knew for a fact it was on my personal email. There was just not a chance I was remembering the password for it. You never got into old school, wasn't playing MMOs at that time. Always wanted to get into it. I mean, it definitely shows its age, but that's the nostalgia for us as well. Because it's like, yeah, we know it or knew it. I did launch it and I was like, oh my god, how did people play this? I'll use a smaller one, even though it'll take many reapplications. But it does look possible that we're going to have a Space Marine 2 co-op sort of game sesh on release day, which I think is the Monday the 10th, is it? September? No, it's supposed to be out on the 9th. Well, the Monday that it's out on, which is the 9th, I think. Although, I think Dark is actually supposed to be working, so I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely down because I've got that day booked off. It's the Monday after the stag do for Darker. So I'll be home Sunday evening. Or maybe earlier, I don't actually know what we might be doing. As obviously I've got to head halfway up the country Well, more than halfway if you're just talking about the country of England, but anyway. Maybe just about halfway. Yeah, anyway. Quite a distance, is what I'm saying. I've been playing WoW for 20 years. Yeah, it wasn't something that I ever got into. I think I was mistakenly gifted like an expansion for the game. But obviously it wasn't the game as a whole. I think back then, I don't know if you still do now, you had to pay for the base game as well as the subscriptions or expansions. Make sure I've got the dastardly undersides and sides done. So you think, oh yeah, I painted that, and then look at it again like, oh, I know I missed it by a lot. To figure out what I'm doing with the banner, but that's for future me to think about. Oh. You're the pre-approved rat that I did. Oh yeah, first stream I'll have that I got my retainer things out. Technically I still need to wear them more than just nightly, but I can have a little bit of leeway now compared. Like our things that are not water. Oh my god. It tastes so flavorful. I'll probably have to wear it on the stag do, but only maybe as little as possible. I can probably get away with drinking certain drinks with it in that are not too acidic or sugary. That's probably mostly okay. I mean, it's not great, but... And then obviously, yeah, I have to have them out for food, so... I think the last stag do I went on was actually for Lionheart. I don't believe the Unifriend one was before that, or after, sorry, after it. Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be a shock wedding. My brother's coming over from Australia around his birthday next year in April. And obviously he's asked us all if we're all going to go out and stay in the Peak District, which is like, yep, sure. Also, we'll need to probably get the cats put away in a cattery. And obviously, hope they'll be okay. Because usually, like, someone's around to take care of them. But obviously with us all going, We don't really have anyone that we would ask or trust to look after the kiddies. And they're saying that. I don't know. Maybe. That's for future us to think of. That's in April. Although, if I'm planning on going to the Netherlands again in December this year, I'm going to have to sort out my passport because it'll have less than 6 months on it, and you can't travel with less than 6 months available anymore. Another one of those Brexit benefits. Oh, and I get to have one of the amazing blue passports. Wow, so hyped. Worth it. Unfortunately, I'll be losing my burgundy one. The one that says the European Union on it. And has the capacity to go through self check-in and out or whatever gates. Instead of having to go to the 1 or 2 people in the entire airport rather than, you know, a lot. I didn't have a great time. My last encounter with the continent. Because, yeah, it's like they've got so many booths for border control and then they just don't even man them. But obviously it irritated me more because had we stayed in the EU, I would have been going completely past that queue and straight through the gate. No problem. Yeah, took over an hour just to get through passport control. But anyway. Let's keep trucking. Little angry dude. And then another one. It's always more. I did finish off listening to the Skaventide audiobook. I listened to the most of the rest of it while I was on the way down south. And then I finished off the rest of it today. Obviously, kind of like the 40k books, it was kind of mainly from the Forces of Good / Stormcast Eternal perspective, but there's some good Skaven-y bits. And the author could do a very good Skaven impression. Well, I say author, I should say narrator, not the author. But I don't know if I should go straight into book 2 of the Horus Heresy because I listened to book 1. Forest Rising. But I'm hoping the wider desk will help me with some of these cable. Well, I won't say problems, but I can't move my feet without touching a cable under this desk. Because there's 4 plug sockets, like, just, yeah, right there. I don't know if there's any more plug sockets in the room, because, like I say, we need to do a big clear out. Go to the tip and get rid of a lot of rubbish. Visit to IKEA on the way home on Friday. That new desk. I could even visit a Taco Bell demon. I don't know if I should, but I could. Because there's one by the IKEA that's nearest to me. There's also Tim Hortons. If our Canadian friend is listening in. Although he usually says hi. No, he probably isn't. Yeah, got a bit of silver on the shield, but oh well. These are only clan rats, I don't really care too much. But yeah, my main PC might be trialing out streaming over Wi-Fi, because I just bought a Wi-Fi 6 extender for this room, because the extender that's down in the first floor is not good enough, because that's usually how Wi-Fi 6 works. It falls off. You might be lurking. No, I figured he could be busy. 8 o'clock, which is probably 6 o'clock for him. No, I'm wrong. 3 o'clock. I can't read time, apparently. Yeah, 3. Maybe. Canada time. Even though there's multiple Canada times. I usually operate on his 5 hours behind. And it's usually a good shout. Anyway. But no, yeah, just saying. Random. No other, as far as I'm aware, Tim Hortons or Taco Bells in my area, apart from there. Duty -5. I'm sure most of the year it is 5 hours. But no, probably right. I know it can be 6. I don't know if it goes to 5 in our winter time. I don't know. I don't think it goes to 7. Although, obviously, should get rid of summertime and just stick with GMT. Because it was mainly instituted as a way to save electricity, I think, in the war. Yeah, he is around there. I think it's Edmonton. Although I might be second guessing myself now. Sorry if you're listening and like, what the fuck, dude? Told you about 50,000 times. Little stubby nails. I think you can kind of say that there's probably a little teeny bit of metal on there too. Google saying GMT -6. Okay. Well, if he is lurking, it's because he's working. But anyway. Yeah, about half an hour I'll go see if I can corral the cats in. Absolutely love this dark silver paint from Procryl. It's not too dark, it's not too light. The problem is like you get silver and it's like the cleanest and most pure silver in the universe, rather than, you know, something that's actually existed somewhere, not being kept in a sealed vacuum. Tiny. I have to say what is going to be love the strap and what shouldn't be. But, you know. Shiny Skaven triangle. What I might get quite a lot of use out on this project as well is maybe the Dirty Down Rust, which I've probably got somewhere on me. Quite a bit of my supplies are also still downstairs, awaiting the capacity to have room up here, which I'm hoping my brother's coming down to help me with this weekend. Obviously he's the one that's vacated the room, even though a previous brother also left some stuff when he went to Australia, so it's not like it's completely his fault, but yeah. Moving the thing is another box location. Yeah, well, I've only ever moved to a flat for university. I've been stuck home ever since. But I am hoping that things change to rates and all that to be able to allow me to get somewhat onto the property ladder. But it's just there. If all I can really afford is a flat and apartment, the way that the current situation is for flats and apartments in the UK is not great, with them being what's called leasehold, which means you don't actually own the building, obviously, that you're in. Then you have to pay towards that, but then you end up paying more than you would for a mortgage of a more expensive property, because you've got to pay towards maintenance and ground rent and all this crap. But there had been some legislation to stop new flats and apartments from being leasehold. They had to be freehold or something similar. But yeah, keep getting a deposit together, try and find a property that's not ridiculous, and then yeah, profit, yes. Are you a wobbly boy today? I mean, I guess you are actually attached to this table, which I might be able to remedy. Yeah, because it's like, basically, as soon as I move anything on the table, which I used for support, if I use my chair arms, they're kind of a bit low, and they don't go any higher, they're not those type of ones. So I feel like I have to have... Okay, I can apologise about the shaky. Yeah, we've been talking shit about you, Archeon. I assume, yeah, you were on a call or something, you obviously can't talk or reply. Oh, he's making himself some lunch. Well, hopefully it's tasty. No, we were just saying it was like, because there's a Tim Hortons like by IKEA, which is like the only one I know of close to me, and there's a Taco Bell. And also, we were trying to figure out, I thought you're always 5 hours behind, mostly. But you might be 6. Oh, looks like I missed painting the inside of that one. 1 o'clock. So you're 7 hours behind. Oh dang. Why did I think you were 5? Because it must go 7 to 6 then, right? Right. Well, I'm not on GMT Demon. At the moment, we're on British Summertime, which is GMT +1. In winter, we go back to GMT. But yeah. Getting dark. I was gonna save the cats in 25 minutes. I mean, it's not dark, it's very dusky out there. Yeah. I need some mahogany, because that's the paint I was using. I'm gonna have to sort this camera out. I don't know if I do it now, because it's like really annoying me. Yeah, I think I will. You can watch me strain in webcam mode. Oh hi! Because this is annoying the hell out of me. Right, move things out of the way. On Titan yourself. Yeah, I know Tim Hortons is just a massive chain. It's like their version of Greg's. Has the soundtrack finished? Yes, it has. Right. Give me Vermintide 2. I don't know what the thickness ratio is. How thick it is. THICC. Thick. Right. Can I do a sneaky swap? Well, I won't say Greg's is a donut shop. It's a pasty shop. Right. Oh, pinching my hand a bit. It's fine, everything's fine. Oh, okay. There's some changes to the menu recently. Well, I mean, the UK menu is a bit different. I was just thinking maybe I would visit it. Because I don't think I want to visit Taco Bell at that time. Ugh. Right, hopefully this should be less shaky. I mean, there will inevitably be some, but also the camera position is different now because it's slightly moved. But yeah, me doing this shouldn't shake the camera as much. Yeah. Come on. Shickety shake. Okay, solve that. The only problem is there is a Krispy Kreme there as well. And if I were going to get donuts, I'd be like, yeah, I'll just Krispy Kreme. But I don't know if this is drive-through only as well, which I just find would be awkward because I had no idea what I'd even get. Rather mull over the menu inside. You don't really have much metal to speak of, do you? You have a little collar. No. Okay. I mean, might be a little bit of wet paint, but I'll be right. Yeah, one of the friends I met via streaming, Mr. Smart Donkey. I went to go see him when I was in Rotterdam. And he showed me that he's got like a replica Gladius. Obviously kind of going back to, obviously Demon bought a sword when he was over here. Although I think you actually bought a real sword, didn't you? They're not replicas. Or was it a cavalry saber? But yeah, I was like mega jealous. And obviously I know Lionheart's got Glamdring, Gandalf's sword. I feel like if I'm going to continue with the Space Wolf aesthetic, I'd need a replica of the God of War axe. Because that's like a frost axe, which is like perfect Space Wolf. I mean, I might be able to get away with maybe Gimli's axe, although I actually don't know what it looks like. Although isn't his axe the one that he breaks over the ring? Like, immediately. Or did he actually pick up his father's axe? I mean, that's in the film anyway. Can't remember what happens in the book. It's considered a small sword, but looks like a rapier. Well, I was thinking if it's cavalry sword, it's curved more than being a straight sword. But then again, obviously I don't fully know what you got. So... My shiv. A saber. Yeah. Traditionally, what cavalry used to have. And officers that generally were mounted. I think pretty much after this pass it's ready for the mega oil wash. But I'd probably want both Phillips windows open. Maybe a fan. Or I go that deep. Definitely want some ventilation of some sort. Hey. What's the sword collection? The solo sword next to the cross swords in the first pick is the one I got in England. Okay. Let's have a look. Solo sword next to the cross swords. Oh yeah, that's not curved then. Well, I just I can't really read it too much. But yeah, it says short sword, small sword. It's not that short for a short sword. And then yeah, you got two gladiuses. Yeah. Very nice. Alright, I think I'll see if I can corral the cats in. It's 10 minutes early. But definitely dark now. I'm getting there. Alright. Let this guy keep you company. No. They are being dirty stop owls. I mean, they are cats, it's not all they can do. If they don't want to come in. Just gotta leave them to it. I'll come in later. Or it'll be the first time that they stay outside all night, which I'm sure they will love. Anyway, I suppose it could teach them. But then they might get used to that and like it, so it'll be a dangerous turn of events. I mean, obviously we've had previous cats that they were mostly content to do the same. Once they were older and got confident, I guess. I mean, the cat that took the longest to even feign the idea of going outside, never mind going outside, is the one that is a bit more adventurous now. And she's the one that I've been trying to get in earlier, but the other one obviously went out. But yeah. And one of us being in London today is probably about to board the train back. Yeah, she's gonna be home about 11. So if they're not in by then, they'll probably come in with her. I mean, I'll still be awake at that time. Just probably be getting into bed, but yeah. Been a bit of a tiring day. It's first day back after a bit of a break. Not a long break, but still. And then tomorrow will be another full day, but thankfully I do finish earlier on my Fridays. And also I'll be using this early finish to assemble the second IKEA desk to replace this one. And then, yeah, I'll have to kind of expand out that way, but need stuff clearing first, like, not my guitar, but there's a mini fridge here that our brother wants to take back with him. And then there's, like, crap. And then there's more crap over there, but they need to be taken to the tip. And then, yeah, maybe start bringing up the rest of my miniatures and stuff up. Bit of moisture back into it. Looks like it's losing its spreadability. There we go, that's fine. starting to look like actual models now. Helps. It's a shame that I've only done half of them. I've still got to do the full process with another squad. But after this squad, I'm going to do a palette cleanser of maybe the Grey Seer character. Something that I can just be like, this is going to look awesome, and I can really put a bit of effort into it before maybe trying to get the rest of the clan rats done. To try and just see greenier pastures, I don't know. I made a bit of a mistake on that. Touch it up a bit. Don't know if I'll need to buy like a mat or something for the other desk that I'm going to buy. Partly maybe to protect the desk, but maybe also to reduce the reflectivity of the lights in the table. I don't think it's going to be as reflective as this. It is going to be black, but we'll have to see. I mean, I know they're on the clan rats, but even I've got standards. Didn't want to leave that in grey or paint it silver. As long as it looks relatively well painted, that's fine. Right, I think I need some more dark silver paint, because I think I'm scraping the bottom of what I had on the wet palette. Engage! Swear you are being annoying for no reason whatsoever. I don't want to put it nozzle down. I mean, I can. I probably am going to do now. Even then, it's fighting with me. There we go. I don't think I was supposed to do that. The big, well, dribble. I was going to use another word, but I decided against it. Anyway, right. Might try again. I don't know. Maybe 9's too close. Don't want to spend the entire stream just trying to corral cats inside. Maybe about 9:30. It'll probably be, well, I'd say it's dark now. Turns quickly. But here with it. Almost sounds like it's from June, this soundtrack. This actual track of the soundtrack, sorry, not the whole thing. Sounds like kind of like one of the Spice Fields extractions. Probably just me though. Very good. It's a bit more stew on the weapon. For some reason this Skaven has picked up something that has a linkage in it. Almost like a nunchuck, but I don't think this Skaven's going to be as good with it as the wielders of that weapon would normally be. More likely to immediately impale itself. Because these are only clan rats, not storm vermin. A storm vermin you might expect to be able to wield it with some skill. But not a clan rat. Oh. Got a fair amount of it inside, which is not what we want. But yeah, I can just touch it up. I don't know if this brush is a bit too small though. Probably. Do I have a non-special brush to use? Yeah, I don't want to use my rosemary and coals. I suppose there's this monument sable brush. Yeah, this'll do. I don't generally want to gunk up my nicest brushes with metallic paint. Halo Shanker. Which I know not every two-pronged weapon is that one from Halo, but it's what it immediately reminded me of. Let's get the chain meal. Lovely little ratty. Watch this. Oh, Millie going live. So, notification. don't know if that means if Darker's going to be using his new seat that I gifted to him. That you might see on stream at some point, I imagine. I'm sure I'll do more F1 streams. But it's having to figure out if he can build a second PC to have it in a different location. Mine's kind of sprawled out. Well, you probably can't really see. Behind me that way. Towards a really old TV that probably needs to be replaced. Unless I can fix the colours on it, because it really does not look like the game at all when you're used to playing it on an actual monitor. I think had you played it without knowing, you might be able to get away with it and think, oh yeah, it is just this. Looks like this, right? It's like, no it doesn't. The contrast is really quite high, and the darkness, or brightness should I say, is quite low. So like I say, I don't know if it's just a settings thing to fix, or if I probably need to invest in a TV. Because I routed a HDMI cable round from my PC to it, so it's the third monitor essentially. To play Formula 1 and maybe other racing games on. I mean, I could potentially use one of these tables when they get freed up from being a hobby table, maybe. But I don't think one of these tables would fit an old kind of plasma TV on it. It's quite heavy. Little shoulder mail. Right. Definitely be nice to do a palette cleanser after this squad, but got another one to do. I don't know if I might acquiesce and use contrast paints. I don't want to. I just don't think they look as good. Or matching my normal painted stuff. Some mail to get in the middle. Oh, go away, Windows. I mean, I know you're supposed to be... Yeah, didn't find any threats. I mean, thanks. Did you have to play the Windows alert sound? Apparently, yes. Because every time that plays, you're like, oh my god, there's something wrong! It's like, oh wait. Stupid Windows update or... But, well, it's not as bad as the full-on Windows alert sound. That's much scarier. I will call you Norbert. Probably not. I don't remember. Unless we just name all the rats the same. Got like a little knife on his back. But it looks a bit more like a cooking knife than a knife. Yeah, I did sell off my Bretonians to a good home. So, don't have fantasy anymore. Just these AOS Skaven. And I am highly considering trying to dump my Space Wolves army just so I can paint them again in the Wolf Spear / Heresy colours rather than the baby blue. could rethink it when it comes to the actual Space Wolf release. That's probably not till next year. But then I'd probably want to preempt it and try and do stuff before then. But, well, they're likely to be replacing Terminators and Terminator characters. But you don't know if they're going to release better upgrades to your Intercessors / Blood Claws, Grey Hunters stuff. Because then you don't want to be doing new infantry squads when you don't know if you're going to be using them or needing them. At least in the short term. I mean, I suppose I could try and keep some stuff and just repaint it, but I feel like almost you need to like start from scratch with nothing to fall back on. Or at least I do, because I feel like I'd just be like, oh, why would I bother? I've already got that. Or I don't want to go through the bother of spray painting it to repaint it. Even though that's better / no different. Because that's what I did to my Eldar and my Tyranids. I repainted them, or resprayed them, and then I never painted them properly. I gave up. Because I just didn't have the motivation there, but if I didn't have the models and I wanted to play the army again, then I'd be kind of motivated to do it. Unless I slowly... I don't want to have like double the army though. If I just like kept buying the stuff that I already have but make it in a different paint scheme. But then it's like, well, it's just wasted space, models, I don't know. I have to sod off my Iron Jaws and Sisters. As well. But yeah, it's not like selling those off means that I've got loads of space now. Or money. Still got lots of minis. I mean, I know I can say I've kind of missed the inside of that shield, but it's so close to the model. You won't really tell. Especially not when I get some oil wash in it. I hope. Right, last 4 of this 20, because obviously one of them was already done. Then I need to figure out what I'm doing for the banner guy. And then... yeah, maybe do slap the oils on, so I can at least be like, I've accomplished something. But I don't know if I want to do the bases first, which means I won't be able to accomplish anything yet. I mean, I know we have accomplished something because we've got this dude. But that's only one guy. One guy isn't an army. Apart from if it's a novel. And then that one guy is basically an army, because kill everything. Got your little shiver. Try and paint some spiky spikes. I don't know if I've got my zoomy goggles. I should have them. Or maybe I don't. I thought I saw him, but guess not. I wonder if the cats are regretting not coming inside yet. I'll go see to them in a bit. Well, that's if they want to come in. I seem to be able to get boots in okay, but the longer you try and get spotting, boots will just sneak back out. Which is a slippery one. Yeah, I don't know yet if I'm going to bother getting the Ubisoft Star Wars game. I just don't. I don't know if it's going to be good. I feel like it probably will be good, as at least I'd probably enjoy it, but I wouldn't want to pay the full price for it. Because it's probably going to be pretty much a one and done game. Unless I'm greatly mistaken. But I doubt it. Ubisoft Pass thing. Oh, that's true. Is it going to be? Well, you got to imagine it's going to be on there. No, that's a good shout. At least try it properly out. I mean, you could possibly even complete it in a month if you put your back into it. No, I'm sliding it up. For the type of game it is, it doesn't warrant the price tag. If they had made a lower price tag for like single player, kind of one playthrough type game. I mean, I know technically it's like, oh, I mean, it's open world. You can do it. Well, most people aren't going to be replaying it again and again and again because there isn't the content there for like that sort of thing where things can go wildly different to bonkers degrees. That's when people will replay things again and again and again, a la Baldur's Gate 3 or similar RPGs. Whereas that, you're not really going to have a lot of nuanced, different playthroughs. So, yeah. It can masquerade around as something that it isn't, but that doesn't mean I'm going to bite for that. It is open world, but also seems kind of restrictive. I want to be able to shoot random people in the face. In game, really? I'll be on to the Mounties immediately. They don't want to get me trouble. I don't know. Well, maybe I would be responsible. I don't know. I think that's the end of that soundtrack. I think. Considering the deafening silence, I would definitely agree. But I'm busy. Yeah, okay. What do we want to listen to? We go from one tide to another tide. And the same company. You can see that his ear missed a bit of the skin treatment, but I'm trying to find where the actual... Oh, there it is, beige red. It's like, where's the skin colour? Apparently this is getting another sort of update soon as well. more than it already has. It's the rat with a drum. Eating so many small apples today. My sister gave you a bag from an apple tree. I'm eating way too many. Oh dear. They'll be all gone. You won't be able to enjoy them anymore. I'm gonna give diarrhea. Yeah, that's also a reason to stop, I think. I don't know what... The drum skin and the end of the drum, you think that that would be kind of like... I don't want to do it the exact same skin colour. I mean, this could work. I mean, I don't know if I've used it that much. This is golden brown, which I don't really know how brown it is. So this might be like a really bad idea. I'm already thinking it's a really bad idea. And I haven't even painted it yet. Yeah, I mean, it's like... That's really not golden brown, is it? Although, considering it's over a fairly dark grey and it's almost a yellow, it's actually not come out badly. So I'll stick with it and then probably change my mind later, but maybe not. Oh, got a bit of a yellow on the leg. I suppose that's the thing, it'll really highlight how bad it is on a flat surface. Yeah. I should wait longer, but bugger it. Like I say, the clan rats, I really do not care. As long as it's not horrific. Which it probably is horrific, but you know. A little drummer boy. A rum pom pom. Bit early for that. Right. Now I'm going to try and get the cats in again because it's getting... Well, I can't see the sky anymore. It is dark. Alright. I'll leave Clawlord in charge. I'll start singing it, Archeon. You're not gonna... Oh, sometimes you have to slightly alter the lens to be able to change the focus again. Bit of a weird... I'm sure it means it's just trying to not knock yourself out of focus by accident, but often it'll do it when I'm just like, come on, I just want to, you know, change the focus. or high. Managed to get them both in. Darkness and Hunger, I think. Did it? Hey, Scottish. Got a Peppy Max. Cherry. Hopefully it's not too much caffeine. Elaborate. But no. You're very good, Claw Lord, but not what we're working on. I need to somehow figure out what we're doing with the rat banner. And then think about doing some oil as well. I might look at what... Have you got a banner? It might be on the box. Well, you've got one that's... Yeah, I can't do that. Oh, thanks. Ah, Stormcast. Boo! Yeah, I don't know then. Whoops. I mean, it might be a bad idea, but I'm all about bad ideas. I'm going to try this colour. Bright pale green for the banner. I mean, green's Skaven-y. I don't know if I'm blind or help from the cats. Oh, I should say blind. I should say seeing things. Seeing all the things. Oh, I've not even had my special vape yet. Well, for a while. Possibly not going to have the best coverage. And it's also not that bright. It's just obviously the light is strong. It's not fully. Screen not fully white. Oh, there you go. That's definitely a cat. Not going mad. I see you. She might be heading for the racing seat. Or back down the ladders. Hit the shield a bit. Yeah, we'll definitely need to dry. Make sure I catch the top edge as well. Side. But yeah, I kind of don't want to open the windows. It's actually fairly temperate up here now. The boots. Ow, my knees. Oh, you can see my headset is collapsing. Sound works great, it's just a headband. But yeah. Came in, didn't you, eventually? Although it's your sister that usually takes ages. Don't know if she'll stay. What's up with you? Gone. Gone. Oh, that's a drying one as well. Have a little vape. And we'll slightly open a window. Because yeah, when I was going down the ladders into the rest of the house, there's quite a big temperature difference. Like, it's not too warm up here. Obviously I'm in a t-shirt, so it's warm enough. But as soon as I was down there, it was cold. And the only thing heating this room is, well, 2 computers. But apparently it's enough. For everything to be good. But we'll probably want to do a second coat on that banner and then, yeah, start with the oil. Which obviously we've got plenty of this stuff. I mean, I think I maybe liked it to be a bit thicker. I don't know if there is some product out there that's a tiny bit thicker than this, but it worked okay. Because yeah, I mean, technically we could probably do a texturing the base, but I'm not doing that now. I'm going to do this oil wash, and then these will probably be done apart from, like, say, finishing off the base, but so much better. Because yeah, I mean, there's still another 20 clan rats in this box. 3 rat ogres, 3 warplot Giselles, a rattling, what to call it, that new unit. Anyway, some sort of gun, a Grey Seer, and a Warlock Engineer. So still a lot to do, but Clan Rats are kind of the most annoying. But like I said, these are only half, so Palette Cleanser will be one of the characters, I think. Probably the Gracia. That should be pretty good, I think. This is a long intro. Oh yeah. Okie doke. Right, are you dry enough now? I know it's hard to tell on the camera because it's really bright, but that's the kind of thing I wish. It's like that's overblown. Like same skin's obviously quite strong too. But if I were to darken the shot, it'd make everything feel too dark as well. So yeah, it's difficult. Might have thinned it a bit too much. We'll have to see if it comes out nicely when it dries. Done it again, hit the shield. For quick enough. Mitigate the damage. But yeah, don't do more than 2 coats. It can go do one. Right, if I'm going to be oil washing, I'm not sure if I've even got the equipment, so to speak. I mean, I've got obviously the oil wash itself, but any white spirits is all downstairs. What are we going to do then? I mean, there's always the possibility of just not doing an oil wash, but I feel like I need to. It's more cleaning the brush afterwards. I'll need to probably try to do immediately, or just like maybe right off the brush. I don't think it's in a location that I can just take it quickly, or else I would. I mean, That's a really crappy brush that I got, but is it the right sort of brush? I mean, it'll slap it all over. It might work. Right. Let's risk it for a chocolate biscuit. Although, do I have anything to, like, wipe it away? No, but I think I can get them access to them quicker. I'm doing it proper impromptu, aren't I? Should be more organised. And yeah, this is just literally like slap it on. It's got quite a large working time. I mean, I might even just leave it as it is. That's how little I care about the clan rats. But they might also look okay. We'll see. Like I say, the wash is quite thin. He says, as he globules probably a bit more than he should have done, but lovely. She got plenty on the head as well. Like I say, I mean, it's just magic in a bottle. This will make them look 1,000 times better. I mean, probably a normal sort of wash would work on probably clan rats as well, but I do like the control that you get with the oil wash, especially for like characters and elite stuff, I guess. Like I say, I genuinely might just leave them as they are. Oh, there you go. Spot's found. Well, I say found the racing seat chair. It was Spot in it yesterday too, in the evening. I mean, I could theoretically bring up one of the chairs to have two chairs up here, but I can kind of wheel between the two PCs. The ultimate lazy mode. I'm doing the banner last because I was waiting for the banner to dry. Even though we're not quite there yet, we're maybe about halfway there. Rats. Right. One rule with Skaven, there's always more. Does look like on the lid there that's got a bit thicker stuff because that's probably diluted itself or I don't know what would the word be, separated. Yeah, the oil separated from the solvent in the lid area. And yeah, I can definitely smell the solvent. 5 more of the regulars than the banner. And then I need to probably rush down and get some stuffs for the oils. Mainly the makeup sponge stuff, but maybe something to help rescue this brush. I don't want to leave it clogged in oil. I mean, to be fair, like I say, Crafts for All, it was a generic brand that I think I bought loads of brushes for like a couple of quid. What's up, Boots? What's in the chair? You're looking for her. If you're looking for me, then I ain't gone anywhere. Apart from looking for you two. Hey. Go now. Go. No Boots. Nah. Definitely not. Not having it. Oh, she's doing the cat thing where she pretends she's interested and then she'll look away and then she'll try again and then she'll look away. It's like... Make your mind up. And she's going to annoy the other cat in the racing seat. I won't have you playing and scratching it. You. Scratching at the fabric. Dog is sleeping in a bed in my office and just let out a big grunt. Oh. Good doggo. Ear mustard. Yeah. I think with cats it's always when they're not making noise that you should be worried, which is 99% of the time. But yeah, the puppy that my dad has is mental. But it might be slightly less mental by the time that I'm looking after her this winter over Christmas. But yeah, the walking boots that I got for the weekend will serve me well, I think. Walking that dog. I don't actually know if I need to get some more bloody footwear for the stag do. Because I think my trainers are kind of a bit tired now. But then I might also need to buy new ball mill shoes for the wedding. Buying all the shoes apparently this year. And then I don't know if my suit's been ruined by aforementioned cats climbing or trying to climb up to the curtain rail in the office room that I used, or used to use, I guess, now that I'm up here. Yeah, I just don't know if they've dug into it and just like ruined the suit. in which I'll have to buy another one of them as well. But I definitely go into M&S. I would not be forking out a ton of money. Because, yeah, I don't wear them often enough. Plus I'm a Yorkshireman, I don't like spending money. I was umming over the outdoor shoes because they were 40 quid, and it's like, well, I saw the other ones for a bit cheaper, but I tried them on and they weren't really very good, obviously. So I was like, oh, better try these ones on that are a bit more expensive, and yeah. Not that 40 quid's like the prime number for shoe buying. You probably need to spend more than that to get some real quality. But definitely was Yorkshireman going, nope, not spending more than 50 quid. So I was lucky. I got it for under my 50 quid limit. Yeah, I walked all the way around Brighton in them on Sunday and then went for a 5-6 kilometre walk, I think I was told, on the Saturday in them, and yeah, my feet fared better than they would have done in my trainers. Right, Mr. Banner, I think you should be dry enough for the oil wash now that I've done all the rest of your clan mates. Banner of Doom. Okay. So I just need to go try and see if I can find some supplies. To help me with this scenario. Hit the microphone. Okay, then didn't too hard to find them. I brought way more than I needed. But this has got some white spirits in it for the brush. And then, yeah, obviously, spongy sponge for the oils. Ugh. Music done? No. Good, good, good. Bestow. Okay. They'll brush in there. And then we can start looking at some sponge fun. I mean, like I say, in some instances, do I even want to, like... I might just do it on the face, just to accentuate the head, maybe. I mean, there's a bit of a... too much of it on there, I guess. Clean off too much excess and... yeah, I mean, I think that's a fairly decent rat. It's like trying to pick them up just by their bases and not the model. Highlight the head a bit. Yeah. Like I say, these will be more than fine. What are you doing, Boots? Hey? Probably wants to move this chair and she's really annoyed at me. Because the other cat's got the racing seat chair. And then I have the other chair in the room. There's a perfectly good bed. But you don't want it, do you? So she's going to try and snuggle up with her sister. Depends on if her sister's in the mood. There's a bit of fighty, but they're sisters. They're sisters, and they don't hate each other. Kind of lick biting each other now. And then they'll probably settle down. Yeah, we don't need to do much. Bit of cheeky clean-up. I mean, I think that patch is supposed to be probably something else in the strap, but there's clan rats. My level of care is not as high. Just be our cheeky nose, I think. I mean, I did say when I was painstakingly painting these that after I'd done those initial layers, it is the oil wash and then done. And it kind of is, like I'm just doing a teeny bit, try and highlight the face and snouts and stuff a bit more, but that's it. Hey! I'm gonna have to split you up. I will. Yup. When they start making noise at each other, that's when you know to split them up. You're off to bed. Have fun with the stream. See you, Boscanari. Thanks for popping by. I don't know how much longer I'll be on, because I don't think I've really got time to start another character, but thanks for popping by. But I'm definitely glad I am on with it. Even though there's another 20 clan rats, but that's for future me to deal with. Current me is happy that he's going to be moving on. To greener rats? I don't know. That works. It's a phrase. Oh, she win. But usually you're the bigger bully nowadays, aren't you? Getting revenge from when you were a kitten and you were the smaller one. Go Spot. Spot. Come on. Come on. No, she's completely disinterested. I'll be going down the ladders. So minimal. Yeah, a bit dirtier, but rubbing off will highlight more the contrast in the wash. Bum, 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 bum. Snouty snout. Yours is a bit more the ears. Cause your snout is covered. But yeah, they won't be finished because I still need to do the bases on them, which is a Vallejo earth texture, and then I think Then I just put the same oil and grease on it for obviously what I did with the main rat. So it's just a bit darker and dirtier mud. But yeah. Rats. This is the penultimate rat of the squad. And this is Banner Rat, the return of the banner. Yeah, just try to make a fresh one for this. Let's clear it up in places. Or smudge it somewhat. Yeah, as long as it's still got some sort of detail in it. I mean, that one just looks a bit too dirty. There we go, that's a bit better. Right. Well, that's a squad of 20. Bloody hell. Not fully finished, obviously, because of the base texture, but I mean, I guess I could try and do that now. Get that out of the way. It's just going to be a bit dirty and filthy. Whereas I don't think I've got my gloves up here, have I? No. Oops. I have got the ground texture. I've used this crappy brush before, as you can tell, because it's clogged in it. It's just like I say, I'm going to get it all over my hands. And a glove would have been nice. I mean, if I apply it perfectly, I won't need gloves, but that's not going to happen. Because I'm going to hold it like this. And it's going to get... I don't even know if it's going to applicate well because of how small the model is. I might get the stuff on it. I might need a thinner implement. Like a mini trowel. In a way. Because yeah, I mean, not doing very well with this. Alright. I don't really want to use you. Got anything better? No, I've used a dirty old scalp in the past. as those minis don't fall on there. Do I have anything remotely suitable in here? Oh yeah, I have got more crappy brushes that I don't use for anything. Lots of sanding sticks. Don't think they're going to help. Yeah, I guess it's going to have to be that brush. But I don't mind ruining it because it's really cheap and crap. Oh. But yeah, it should be better than that other one that's completely ruined. This one will be ruined, but not immediately. It'll have some give, which is what I need, not something completely solid. Help me push. Dirt around. Almost like paint it in, but yeah, it's not going to be anything ridiculous. It's just going to take a bit of time and whatever, but technically without this base texture or a painted colour, it wouldn't be battle ready anyway. Even though I've done, well, more than the minimum 3 colour requirement. When you count like the wash and stuff. Even though it is 3 colours. Mahogany, beige red, dark silver. Problem is when it gets gunked up and you start running the risk of hitting the model itself in areas you don't want to. On the feet is fine, but when you get to the actual model bit, you don't really want to hit that too much. But yeah. Already starting to get it on me. I don't like the feeling of it on my skin. Yeah, I don't like it. That's why I wish I was wearing gloves. It's really gritty and awful. Another problem is holding them like this, my hand's really not happy. I don't really want to have to put each model on the mount to do it, but my hand might explode otherwise. Turn permanently into a claw. I suppose I am painting Skaven. Claw wouldn't be out of order. Can I twist it without? Trying not to hit it. I am hitting the base. And the holder. Right, number 5. Gene to go. Eh. But this is already turning into the other brush that's just almost useless because it's too clogged. Right on the other side of the blade. Which you probably won't be able to tell, but still annoying to me nonetheless. And then yeah, it's like it's not really going in the centre. I'm going to probably leave it as it is and then either hope for the best or get a better tool for it. Righto. it's always a thing of like, oh, do you leave your stuff off bases to base them later? And it's a great idea, but on a million clan rats, and also these are the ones that obviously are pushed to fit, it's not always feasible. Or at least I'd go insane. I know some people are perfectly happy with that amount of sub-assembly. But I'm at a point where I'll just happily glue everything together and then deal with it later. Because it can be like a pot off or demotivating for me, have to deal with all the sub-assembly stuff. I don't know why. It's just sometimes it can get too frustrating for me to deal with. Ugh. So gross. Up. Yeah, that's 10. Yeah, this one's stood on the Stormcast's head, although I've just whacked a lot of dirt on it. Oh well. Definitely look more like I've accomplished something when this squad's done, because I feel like I've been really stagnating. Just because, yeah, I've done the Claw Lord, and it's like, well, what about the rest of them? No, I'm still on 20 clan rats. Not even all the clan rats. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not going to get much better, am I, with those type of rats? Skaven number 13. That means I can stop now, can I? Hey Fedros. See some wonderful rat boys. Ah, they're getting there. They're clan rats, so I've just done them as dirty as I can. both with the oil wash and as scheme-wise, as little effort as possible. But yeah, with this basing stuff on, I can probably be just done with them. Still another squad of 20 that I haven't started at all, but I said to myself I'm going to have a palate cleanser. I'm going to go on to possibly the Gracia next, and then maybe tackle the clan rats again. I know I've got 3 rat ogres, 3 warplock Giselles. I can't remember what the new gun is called. It's like a rattling something, I don't know. Some sort of gun contraption. You just inherited a bunch of old world Skaven to go to the current Skaven, so I'm going to do some rebasing work sometime soon. The Rattling Warp Blaster, that's it. I just can't remember what it actually was, but yes, one of them. But yeah, definitely want to see your Skaven as they come together. I mean, I 3D printed a Doom wheel, but I'm not going to touch that until I've done this Skaventide box. But I'll probably, we'll print more. Up for an extra Skaven half. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I could try and find another half. I mean, definitely Rat Ogres. Possibly even Giselles. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't want 2 Rattling Warp Blasters, but maybe I don't want 40 more clan rats, but as Skaven I probably need 40 more clan rats. But yeah, I won't probably need 2 of each character, so I could possibly buy separately, but I know they do a markup on them. So people buy tons of them and sell them piece by piece on eBay. But I think the Skaven were probably the more sexy, if you want to call it that, of the 2 armies. Obviously, because Stormcast are just kind of done to death. So I would figure that there's going to be more of a shortage of Skaven than there is Stormcasts. I mean, I sold my Stormcast half on eBay. It sold within the day of me posting it. The only thing I wish for is I put more money on it, because I didn't realise that eBay was going to take a larger cut than I was expecting. So I put it for 50. And then after postage and packaging and eBay's cut, I was £10 down from what I was, what I sold it as, basically. So I should have possibly put it up for 60 and then, but whatever. Better than my previous idea, which is probably just leave them or try and just paint them myself as a hobby thing, but not really get much use out of them. So the money that I got's better than nothing. Need to build a Stormcast before Saturday. Going to be showing a friend Spearhead. Oh, good. Well, it's Wednesday now. Have you even... Okay, you need to build more glue. Okay. I mean, they technically pushed a fit. I mean, I know gluing them can be a lot better, but technically you don't need glue. But I'm starting to run low on my Tamiya. As well. Right. It's so gross. I love my hands. And obviously it's all over this now. Right. 2 more. If I run out of time, it's fine. The only new thing in Spearhead is Lord Vigilant. I have been built. I have a classic Liberator's Prosecutions Lord Veritant already built. Okay. That's alright then. I played a quick Spearhead battle against on Tabletop Sim. And he was rolling so badly that I basically won on that alone. But I made the mistake of letting him go first. Oh! Come on. One spot. No messing with cables. Come on. Played against Nath. Noob Nath. And he tried the Stormcast side of the box. What's up, Spot? Which froze? Oh no. What's up, get? Just tend to shit a brick on the rolls. I don't know. It was quite mean. You going then? You might have just got this dirt in your fur, your tail. But when you're licking it out. Where? What? Come on. Trying to entice her with pretending to play. I mean, I don't think it went in the fur, but it could have done. Technically ready for Saturday if you want to go classic minis. That's good. Yeah, I need to play more. I was potentially going to be playing tonight, but the condition for it to happen is generally that there's an odd amount of people booked on, because that means that the host can stand in and play a bit of AOS with me, but keeps being to a point where, yeah, basically he can't. He's got to step in somewhere else. And I didn't have my stuff together ready for 40k today, so I was like, oh, I'm going to go anyway. So it was only like, oh yeah, do you mind coming down a bit later? And then yeah, we could play 1,000 points of AOS. Because yeah, I'd have 1,000 points more obviously with the box here of Skaven. We won't be playing Vanguard because I sold him my Iron Jaws, which means that his AOS army at the moment is the Iron Jaws that I gave him. So he's not got the Vanguard. Although I should do, actually. I mean, I don't know if he assembled the boys that I gave him that I didn't assemble because I was like, no. My Iron Joys were all about cavalry and madness, basically. Right. That's all you. Put you away and I'll wash my hands later when I brush my teeth. This brush now should be happy. It's been soaking in some isopropyl / white spirits / whatever it is, but can go back in the oil bit. Alright. But yeah. Yeah, what's in focus? I mean, not that you can see him very well, but yeah. I would definitely say that they can be called done to our standard that we need. And at least, yeah, now I've got 21 models done. Whee! Just a big box of them to go. But now I'm glad. Definitely glad. I've done a thing. This has done a lot of my thing for me, but I've done a thing. And then, yeah, obviously. These all in here. That's the new gun. The rattling warp blaster. 20 done 20 more. I know. There's more of them. There's more. There's always more. Skaven. So yeah, another 20. Completely nothing done to them. They're just pure. Wow. The grey that I ended up getting them, I mixed my black and my white priming stuff in the airbrush, and I basically primed them the same colour as the sprue. But, you know. Yeah, so 20 clan rats, 3 rat ogres, 3 warplock Jezzails, Greyseer, warlock engineer, and then, yeah. But I think I am going to do this Greyseer next. It's already mostly grey, but no. Yeah, I think you're next for me to do. A little palette cleanser, and then maybe go back onto the grind of 20 more clan rats. God help me. Oh, the Great Horned Rat help me. Please. But yeah, there's just so many. So many. But no, I wonder if I can now legally raid someone. Because every time I've tried, it said, nah, can't do it. Sorry. Because you're not cool enough or whatever. But yeah, see who's live. I think Millie might still be live. Maybe. Although if Demon's back, maybe not. Wake me up. I won't actually be following her on my channel, will I? Not my hobbies channel. Not yet, anyway. Nope. No, it says that she's still live. Oh. Oh, there, I'll get an advert. I mean, I'm subscribed on my other channel. Come on. Stupid Twitch. Hey, thanks for follow as well, Fedros. Appreciate it. Can I raid? Please let me raid. Do it. I can raid. Okay, gonna be my first raid as Haxo Hobbies. Get your bodies ready. Okay. Obviously, thank you for watching. I think tomorrow's a good day to dye. I mean, to paint. Maybe. Friday I'll be assembling table 2. IKEA, so that should be good. And I might be busy doing lots of cleaning over the weekend, so I'm not sure about streams then. But yeah, we'll do things and stuff. But yeah, let's go raid Millie. Thank you so much for watching. I followed you twice. Anyway, yeah, let's go raid. Thanks for watching. Bye.